let's wait on matches because maybe we're just
Yeah.
kind of like going in order, you know. So favorite WrestleMania entrances. I have a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7, but I don't necessarily have to say all of them. But
No, let it rip. We let a couple
um,
rip before I
I
go.
guess maybe I'll go in order. So I actually have some older ones. So one of my favorites is from WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold Steve Austin, when they had the glass that said Austin 316 and it shattered along to the music. That was just like very simple, nothing over the top, just like so perfectly made for him and that character in that moment. Like it didn't need to be anything bigger than that. You know, a lot of these other ones that I'm going to talk about are just very over the top.
Oh,
But
very,
that
yeah.
one I feel like with Stone Cold though, that type of thing doesn't fit him. It is like the simplicity of the glass shattering is all he needs. Like I mean, basically every other time that people can remember, he rides out in a four-wheeler and that's it. And it's like, yeah, but that's like epic and cool and it fits him. So,
It's
um,
awesome.
but yeah, this was definitely for me, the more of the simple ones. And then I'll do a second one before I get to before you then you can go. WrestleMania 18. And the only reason why I love it was because it was NWO entrance of
Oh,
Hollywood Hogan against The Rock. And you know me,
that match
I'm an
was
NWO girl because it's for life.
for life.
And I mean, I was never like a huge fan of Hulk Hogan, but I was a big fan of Hollywood Hogan because NWO.
Obviously.
But I just loved that because NWO entrances are top notch. So, and
Elite.
that was an iconic match. It's a huge match.
That was a
So
huge match. That would slip under the radar of
yeah, and
Scott Hall
so
versus Stone Cold.
yeah,
That was, all right. So my favorite entrance is just without a doubt Taker 19 to Limp Bizkit. I mean, where else are you gonna have a basically a Limp Bizkit concert? And
yep.
then the Undertaker just comes out on the motorcycle with the American flag on the back, and then daps up Fred Durst in the ring. I just like
It's
that
the
is
WWE's
WrestleMania.
favorite band.
What?
It's the WWE's favorite
It's the
band.
WWE's favorite band, according to Tony Chimmel. Like it's incredible. Oh my god, that I could watch that entrance over and over and over again. And then the Cena WrestleMania 22 sticks out because it was one of the first ones I saw when I was a kid.
Hmm.
That was just not your usual
Yeah.
entrance. It had the little B-roll vignette type of thing with the Chicago gangsters and all that, and then you have the ramp lifting, and you're like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
And and then Cena comes out and shoots the guns and all that. Like
Do you
it
know
was
who one of
so
the mob do you know who one of the mobsters was? CM Punk.
personality, baby.
CM Punk is John Cena's bitch.
He
Just okay. But anyway.
really is. But
Yeah, I know.
uh, so that was incredible. I could rewatch that one. I couldn't. I was trying to decide between that one and the Babe Ruth Basic Thugonomics when he interrupted Elias.
Don't
But
talk about it yet. That's on
oh,
my
fine.
list.
Well,
That's
you know
on
what?
my
Segue
list.
into you. There it is.
Okay,
Bah!
well, I was going in order, and that's jumping ahead.
No.
But I'll talk about that one. Okay, so I guess I'll talk about my two John Cena ones, because sure. So my
John
first one is John Cena at WrestleMania 25, which is the 800 fake John Cenas lining up on the entrance ramp, and very reminiscent of Who's the Real Slim Shady. This is Who's the
Who's the real
Real
John
John
Cena?
Cena. Um, I just, it's another one that I feel like is very simple, but they executed it very well. And it's, like I said, it might be a simple one, but I think that's one that stands out in a lot of people's minds if they are someone who's watched WrestleManias over the last like 20 years or so. I think that's one that definitely stands out because no one else has ever done anything like that. Imagine how many dudes they had to hire to do that. That was a lot of guys because that was not a short entrance ramp.
Lot of John Cena's.
And then, of course, my other favorite John Cena is WrestleMania 35, the Basic Thugonomics entrance versus Elias.
So confused when that was happening. My buddy called it. It was incredible.
I I can't really explain how I was behaving when that music started because I was in utter shock and emotional but very excited, and I would just, yeah, it's one that I enjoy watching a lot because when I first, fell in love with John Cena, it was his Basic Thugonomics era. I mean, so much so that I know the rap. So, you
Oh, I
know.
know that rap all too well too.
I
So
know. And his current one, which is it's just, yeah. Um okay, so I have 3 more, so let me just do one more. Well, one more for now. Bray Wyatt, WrestleMania 30. They had the live performance with the Wyatt family. Is that one of yours?
no.
Oh, okay. Um I I just love how the band was all like decked out in very geared, like in costume that looked like they could have been a part of the Firefly Funhouse or just like fit into the Wyatt family world. They even had the like fire dancer at the beginning, them
Yeah.
coming out with the lantern. It's just like it was so perfect because that era of Bray Wyatt is hands down my favorite.
Yeah.
And
A lot of
so to
people.
see that at WrestleMania, all the lights are out, everyone has their flashlights on, like just so good. So good.
It was unbelievable. I would say that one was good. Sting WrestleMania 31 was incredible too. I like that entrance better than the match. Oh no, that's a lie. I love the match. Um, and then what was my other one? I had one more here. CM Punk WrestleMania 29 because he came out to a live rendition of Cult of Personality by Living Color,
Yeah.
and that was the first time I ever saw Living Color perform.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I did not know that
They
you
were
know
not white?
they were actually Living Color. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
It's
So
so funny. I've watched people do reaction videos to the music video, and people have no idea,
you have
but
no idea.
I know, but they are so good.
It was unbelievable, the performance. It
That
was
is
so
one hands
good.
down one of my favorite all-time entrance music themes songs.
Oh,
Like
I,
I
I
don't like CM Punk. I hate CM Punk, but that, other than the fact that it fit so perfectly when he returned and went from, his old theme to that,
yeah,
which was perfect. Um, it's just such a good song. Like even when I would be at shows and he would come out, I would be singing along, even though I was like, I hate this guy. I hate
yeah,
this guy. Like I'm
yeah.
like, but this is such a good song. So,
I've been
um,
obsessed with his Ring of Honor one now. His
oh, I
Ring of
don't know.
Honor entrance theme. I can't stop listening to it.
Oh,
It's an AFI song.
really?
Yeah, it's like I'll send it to you
It's
after.
murder. No,
It,
I'm just kidding.
it is like it makes me want to just run through a wall and
And be
just
like,
like they can take
hey,
our lives.
and be like,
Like,
hey.
you can take our freedom. Hey.
Do you understand my reference?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Uh, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, sometimes I'm just,
No, I got it. I was doing my own little Braveheart little thing where.
Oh, okay. So my last two, Triple H at WrestleMania 33.
Yep. Okay, I'm glad we
He had the
agree.
police escort with Stephanie looking hot on the
Hot as
back of that
fuck.
motorcycle. Oh my god, she looks
So hot.
so good. So good. I even was tweeting about how I was like, this chick, man. So good. I loved every
Bad.
second of that. It was so epic, so amazing. They are the king and queen, just amazing. And since we were talking about live performances, I would say Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania 34. He had the guitarist from Alice Cooper's band and all of the violinists playing his entrance song. And it's the only time we have seen Shinsuke have like a real Mania match, basically. And that entrance song is one of my favorites of all time. And to have them playing it live was just amazing.
Did you know that the violin is one of my favorite instruments?
I did not.
It is one of my favorite instruments to listen to.
That is pretty cool.
I
Good to know.
I fucking love violins. Don't
Okay.
even get started.